Hello my dear YouTubers and my blog readers. Yes, my blog readers, because I'm a bit late. First of all, I'm making this video as a massive thank you because my blog, the Orchid Man blog UK, has reached its first 1,000 viewers, which makes me very happy, and I hope you're going to be watching my blog, reading my post, and you're going to enjoy it. Second of all, I wanted to do a very quick update about my plans because something is happening. Nothing happened for a very long time, but yes, something is happening. So I'm going to get to my update in a second because I'm watering everything right now, so it's not here. But anyway, I wanted to say thank you very much again for the 1,000 views, and hopefully I'll get higher, 2,000, 5,000, probably 10,000 views on my blog would be my objective for the next year, 2 years, probably so, and maybe 1,000 followers on YouTube would make me very happy. But hey, I'm not going to plan anything and predict anything for the future now. And I'm going to go to the update. Okay, and thank you again. Alrighty, so here we are back. Just a very quick update because the sun will certainly be going down and I still have plenty of stuff to do, and I just started watering my orchids in the middle, so it's like a process that lasts for an hour and a half because I leave them for a bit to just sit in the water, especially the cattleyas now. Anyway, from the updates, this is my Multoniopsis, which is actually having plenty of new growths. I mean, like in here, there's a growth in here. And this is my Papapedalum Maudi Green, which has been in spike for the last 2 months. And it's actually survived the worst heat wave we had. And it seems to be pretty fine. It's in the corner that doesn't receive too much light. Then there's a little bastard. There's a Papiao magic lantern that's been sitting here like this for the last year and a half. It grew this leaf and Papiao root there, and that's it. Nothing else. And I'm really honestly considering chucking this bloody thing out because it annoys the hell out of me. Why don't you do anything? Like bloom or something. I'm going to replace you for a better new version. Anyway, this is my Multoniopsis Herr Alexander, which stopped blooming, and I had to repot it to a newer water retaining media, which has one growth here and has another growth here, which is pretty nice. Then there is the Multoniopsis Newton Falls, which after 2 months of, I don't know, weird not doing anything, it started finally growing something. So I'm kind of guessing that by maybe the end of this year I'm going to have beautiful blooms, but I don't know that yet. Now the big drums. So what you can see here, it's a spike. It is a very big spike. I don't know if I can zoom with my camera. Come on, zoom it. Zoom. Come on, camera. Yeah. So this is the very famous, especially famous on my blog because I have plenty of views. People reading about the entry. This is the Dagamwara Winter Wonderland White Fairy, or I probably think it's been renamed to Aliciara Winter Wonderland, which is the, this is the lovely Odontoglossum aliens orchid, which has the big white greenish flowers, which is really beautiful. As you can see, it's really big too. It's like this is my hand. This is the bloody thing. This is taking so much space, but it's lovely. It has some really big plump pseudobulbs. I'm waiting for it to grow another one, and I hope it grows somewhere in here, not like randomly. Why do I have those sticks? Because the pseudobulbs, when I actually bought them first, I'm guessing it probably didn't grow upwards. It probably might be growed sides. the pseudobulbs were actually curling inside, and it looked not only looked really bad, it annoyed my OCD, but I was just worried that the new growth that was growing there wouldn't be able to grow properly, grow straight, so I just stuck them up. I tied those little ropes. They used to be really tight, and now the pseudobulbs seem to be, they look to be fairly straight. They used to be literally curling like this, like pirate way, but it's fine. So I can't wait for this spike to open. I can see, I can see more stuff in there. Now, second and third and fourth good news. So those two orchids here are my beloved Aliciara Evening Colours, the Glooming, which is my favorite orchid, as I mentioned in my blog. It is a beautiful golden brown orchid with like a bit of tiger spotting, as you can see here. I don't know if you can see here. Oh yeah, okay, I can see. You can see the striping on the spikes. So hopefully this thing will soon be a bloom, maybe within 2-3 weeks. Hopefully 2 or less. Anyway, this is the first flower spike. Now there's the second flower spike in here, which is going to be, I don't know, maybe be the same length, or it might be smaller. And then there's the third flower spike on this one. So each pseudobulb has grown me a flower spike, so I'm going to have a beautiful show this year. In the background, this little creepy flower spike comes from the Volcara Yocara Perfection, crossed with Oncidium leuconium, which is basically the beautiful white and pink hybrid. But the problem is, because when I bought it, it was kind of in a bad condition, so I tried my best to grow this pseudobulb, and it has a new growth here, and it started sending out a spike, and this spike is kind of mutated. I'm not sure what's happening in there. Maybe there will be two normal flowers. I'm not sure. I'll just let it grow. If not, say in a month, I will cut it off and let the plant grow, gain more strength. I don't know. I'll see. Now, what else I can show you, because some stuff is being watered. There is my Wilsonara Caramel Gold, which I'm being a bit annoyed with this little planty, because it had this growth, and this growth was doing nothing for the last 2 months, 2-3 months, and it's just been like that all the time. It grew plenty of new roots, and that's it. Now I have this, my yellow fungus gnat sticks. This is my Berkeleyara, and this is a SLC Miyuki Little King cross with Prostetia Vitellina Connie VK. Basically, this is a very young orchid. This is a hybrid, which is crossed between a yellow and a dark violet orchid. So when this thing blooms, I've seen the picture. I will actually attach the picture on this when I upload this. This has a beautiful, like a dusk color, which is literally like a cross between very dark purple, orangish, something like, I don't know, Hawaii at sunset, something like that. Yeah. Anyway, in this corner, as shown before, this is my magnificent Phalaenopsis Baldens Kaleidoscope, which is still in bloom. With this one, because it's been in bloom for a very long time, it's been already 6 months, I will leave it to bloom a bit more. It already lost half of its spike, now it's grown much more, and I'm a bit worried about it, so don't want the plant to drain too much strength. And also I wanted to try to use the cakey paste and maybe grow a cake from it, so I can either sell it or give it away to some of my friends to have a little version of this plant, because it's quite hard to find it in the nurseries, and I've seen it online, it's quite expensive. And here is my another fowl, which is my nan's fowl, which she almost killed. It's a generic pink-purple hybrid. And so far it's growing this new leaf. It produced quite a lot of new roots, and hopefully I will be able to, maybe in 5 years, maybe I'll see a flower spike on this. Okay, guys and girls, give me literally 5 minutes and I'm going to grab some more stuff and bring it back. Okay, my quick break is over. Okay, what do we have now? This is my Bellara Pegroof Carpenter Morning Joy, which is one of my oldest and most beloved orchids. Yeah, this growth is, yeah, how to explain? Basically, I think it grew too quickly for its own good, and it was in the potting medium, which wasn't very water retentive, and it was really hot. And it just started living. You can see like this growth is really healthy, and this growth is actually younger. So I'm pretty sure that it couldn't just get enough moisture to full. Well, it's growing full 4 new growths, so I'm guessing it just couldn't fuel all of those growths at once. But now I decided to repot it to a very water retentive medium, and fertilize it a bit more, and hopefully well, I'm kind of guessing this is not going to straighten up fully, but it might be a bit more straight, because this orchid does a tendency to have straighter leaves. Like you can see in here, this happened once, but this was really bad, so it did straighten up a bit. Anyway, this is an update for my lovely, I can't even pronounce this, Oncidium. Hello. Oh. Ornithocheum. Ornithocreum. Yeah, mumble. Anyway, this orchid's been a bit forgotten for me for the last few months. I just had it in the corner, wasn't like, oh, I'll probably miss a watering or two. That's why you have leaves like this. Anyway, this is a bit more healthier. Anyway, I decided, I apologized to it, I repotted it, I gave it a bit bigger pot. The medium is well water retentive, and after a bit it suddenly said to me, hey, you've been really nice to me, thank you for coming back, and it started sending a flower spike, so that is really good. And there's another new growth growing here. I really love this orchid because of the fragrance, and it's like sweet cinnamon or pepper, and it's really nice, and it's really strong. And usually this, I get the last year the flower spike was around October, September, so in the like darkest time of the year, because it's really disgusting outside, it's raining, it's really cloudy, you get this really warm fragrance. My Encycla Vitalinea crossed with Epidendrum michicana and South is growing really nice. There's this new, really young new growth. It has a sheet inside, and it has a new growth just on the side here too, if you can see, if this thing zooms. But the problem is, because I don't have really a lot of experience with this type of orchid, and I really love it, and I want it to grow bigger, and I won't mind it because the foliage is beautiful itself. But can anyone tell me how long does it take for this plant to develop this sheet? Because I've been looking at it for the last month, or probably month and a half now, and there's not, I'm guessing there might be something in it, but I don't know how long it takes. Does it take like a year or longer? Anyway, I'm just going to move this. In here I have 2 very young Cattleya tropical pointer galaxies. This is my older one, which you can see is having a growth here, which is quite big. It's actually the size of my thumb, and it's going to soon open. Maybe actually this will flower. And this one is the second one, the same, from the same seller, which I've been given by someone very special to me for my birthday. And I was really happy. I was like, oh, I've got an orchid for you. Oh, really? What is it? Oh, it's a Cattleya tropical pointer galaxy. okay, I have this, but this was so cute, and it was actually really, really big, and I was like, this is lovely, and I'm really happy about this, and oh god, this is moving. I'll have to adjust this. That was a bit of a panic technical problem in the background. Anyway, so all my messy windowsill is back. Where did I leave? Oh, I left up talking about my Cattleya Pointer Galaxy. It's really crowded in here. I need to do some more space organization. Probably at one point. Okay, anyway, I brought my last plans back. I need to actually move some stuff. So let's start from here. This is my Miltonidium Bartley Schwarz, the red version, which is a very, very big, lovely, mature plant, which makes me very, very happy. The pseudobulbs are really big, really plump, and has 3 new growths. It had a flower spike which was dying, and it was the only healthy plant from this type in the nursery, and I was like, wow, I need to grab this because it was just like £3. So I was like, yep, I need to get there. So hopefully soon those new growth will flower for me, because I really like this plant. It's really common, I think everyone has it, but I decided I need to have it too. Okay, the next thing is, oh, we even have a lovely dramatic sunset there. Yeah, beautiful. It's not a nuclear blast. This is my new Epi Brassocatleya Yellowbird, which is really young. The issue I had it with the seller from Poland I have on eBay is really good. I think it's called Catatessum, like the orchid. But the problem with this one, I think it was a division, a bit old division, but some of the roots were kind of really bad and mushy, so I had to chop them off. And I left it with some roots, and I'm really hoping it will start growing soon, because as I said, all Cattleya type orchids are really resilient and really grow fast. So I've tied it like this. I put this little thingy just to make it straight and support, because it was leaning down really badly. There is one new growth just over here, and I'm really, if you zoom yourself, can you zoom yourself? Can you zoom yourself? Hello there. No, it doesn't want to zoom itself. Yeah, it zoomed. So I'm really hoping this one new growth will provide enough roots for the whole plant, but we'll see that soon. If not, I'm going to go very, very mad, because I really, really like this type of orchid. Now, this is my Potinara Cat A-Sun Caribbean, or probably it's called Caribbean Cat A-Sun. Basically, it's one of my first Cattleyas. Oh, it's really, really wet because I just really watered it properly. Yeah, so anyway, oh, it's messy. So I watered it. I started watering it quite often because it has a lot of new roots, and the pseudobulbs and the leaves are quite shriveled, as you can see. Now they're starting to get a bit less shriveled. They're actually starting to look really nice and shiny, but they used to be very, 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 and I mean ridiculously shriveled. So I started, probably this week, next week, and like within the next month, I'm going to give it like 3 days watering, just to actually give it enough water, and so the root system grows bigger and bigger, because there is just a bit few new roots, like you can see them here and there. So I'm just worried that because I used to only water it once a week, but I was worried that because of that it might not be getting enough moisture. So I just decided that I'm going to water it 3 times a week, let it stand in the water for say 20 minutes, and so those tiny roots, which are still too small to actually support the whole system, will get enough moisture so this plant can grow even quicker. So when the roots actually grow big enough, then I can reduce the watering to just 2 times a week, and then just one, so I will keep the plant healthy and hydrated. And hopefully, because I have a sheet here, and I read do not remove the sheets from this orchid, because even after a year, if there's a sheet they can bloom, so I'm not going to remove the sheet, no way. And another orchid I wanted to show you is this. This is the Odontonia Sterbic red and white, which I really love, and it's growing really fast. This big fat pseudobulb is the new pseudobulb that grew this year. It started growing probably end of February, and it's August now, so it's fully matured. It's already growing a new growth here. So you can see the new growth, yes you can see it, and with this rate, by January next year I'm going to have a massive flower spike. Oh yeah. So anyway, yes, so those are my orchids. As you can see, stuff is happening here, there is lovely stuff happening here. I'm really hoping all of those orchids are going to be growing and blooming for me soon, and I'm trying to do my best. I'm trying to learn, watch all the videos from you people on YouTube, especially some people I'm a bit addicted to watching, and I just love the videos. So yeah, again I wanted to say massive thank you for all my fans on my blog. I'm going to put some more plans in there soon. I'm going to make some more topics for you to read, and I'm going to make some more videos, especially when this thing blooms, because this is wonderful. And I really hope to hear from you, especially if you can give me some advice, as I mentioned on this Encyclia Vitelina, and you can tell me how long does it take for the actual sheath to develop. And maybe if you have any advice for the Brassicatleya yellow bird. And also, if anyone ever did the experiments with the keiki paste and Phalaenopsis, I would love to hear your opinion and any instructions or tips how to do it properly to actually get a keiki, because I'm really trying to do so. And also there's another file which I have hidden away from the sun because it used to burn really quickly, and it's a white and purple kaleidoscope, and it's been in growth for the last 2 years. Let me just quickly make a massive round the place. Oh my god, it's going to fall on me. Hopefully not. Anyway, so this is it. It is a very big fat plant. I can't even hold it far away from me. Yeah. So this is big. I mean, this is so big. This plant is so humongous. I mean, like, okay, people, look now. This is my hand, right? So this is the leaf. The leaf is bigger than my hand, and I have quite big manly hands. And yeah, the leaves are bigger than my hand. The root system of this thing, it is mental. It is so crazy, and this bloody thing has a loves leaning over. It just leans over. And yeah, this root has been growing on my bookshelf because I wanted to keep it a bit away from the sun, and this root's growing light green, so I don't think this actually likes too much sun. And yeah, the annoying bit of this orchid is that it's been growing for 2 years now, and it hasn't bloomed since. It grew with 2 flower spikes. The first time I got it, it had 2 spikes. One faded away. The second one, I was a bit stupid and I did a cutting, so it grew again. So in theory, I had 2.5, almost 3 spikes. So I don't know if that drained it too much. Oh bloody hell! Look at the root. There's just so many of them. Yeah, and I don't know if that drained it too much, so the orchid is not just regenerating its strength, but it's been regenerating its strength for the last very long time, and it only had, what, 1, 2, 3, 4 leaves. Right now it has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I'm guessing it probably will go to up to 10, maybe more. It looks very nice though. I do love the foliage. It is a really, really big and healthy orchid. And I mean, it's a really, really big and healthy orchid. And yeah, maybe you know a way how I actually can make this thing bloom. I might put it in the fridge for the night. Might help it drop off a temperature. Something like that. Anyway. Okay. Enough of me talking and ranting. Again, thank you so very much for your views. Thank you very much for your comments and your subscription. Oh God, I can't talk. Subscription to my channel. I would love to hear from you. If you like my videos, put a like on it. Put a subscribe. Go check out my blog. You're very much welcome in there. The link is on my channel. The link to my YouTube is on my blog. And yeah, thank you very much again, and I'll hope to see you soon. Bye.